Okay, now, thank you very much. We are going to talk about some legal aspects of workers' participation, but before starting or reaching to our point, we would like to remember that there are some also elements that affect participation. Philosophy or business concept, company organization, that is management management models. The German representative early this morning, made some interesting points about this. There are also different reasons for the implementation of a participatory model, both for employees, safety, economic benefits, and also for companies, human resources policies, incentives, corporate succession, etc. There are also financial issues which are really important, how to meet the need of contribution of employees to capital. But sometimes the legal issues are not taken so much into consideration in our opinion. The Spanish representative from Confesal this morning also talked about this important issue in relation with labor societies. We consider that in relation to participation, there are three areas, legal areas related to this. First is labor law. In fact, there are workers that are also owners, at least in Spain is one of the main topics in relation with participation. The second one is taxation. Guido, you also this morning talked about the taxation topic, and also the representative from the Netherlands this morning also talked about the situation in her country. And also civil and commercial legislation. But maybe these are the topics we are interested in and we are working on them, but before getting into them, we would like to introduce you to a foro, to a working group created in the Basque Country about participation of people, employees in companies. It has been promoted by an association after Father Arizmendiarrieta. You know maybe him. He was the founder of Mondragon experience. But I think that he's inspiring not only for Mondragon, but also for cooperativism in general and also for participation. The three universities in the Basque Country are also members. The Association of Labor Societies, recently the Confederation of Cooperatives have also joined, and some also individuals and enterprises or companies that support the project. Our objectives are practical, to help companies. When we say help, we mean to go with them, to help them making the decision or in the process of making decision to start these kind of processes, and also when they have made the decision to implement a model of participation of people. But we also consider that to attain this objective, we also need to analyze and to broadcast national and international references cases and best practices, and also to prepare reports and researches on the subject. But the last but not the least, to promote and to manage legislative changes in the medium and long term. That is why we have created within this forum a legal issue commission that my colleague Izaskun is going to explain to you.
Okay, so the Legal Issues Commission is part of Pasuen Foroa and is specialized in legal issues. So we are working in these commissions, teachers from legal areas from the three Basque universities. In the Basque Country there are three universities. One is public and the other two universities, they are the University of Deusto and the Mondragon University, which is also a cooperative. We have also in our commission consultants and experts from the Basque Country, and these experts come, for example, from ASLE, which is the Association of Labor Societies, the same as Confesal, but it's representative in the Basque Country, and also Lagunaro, which is an important insurance company that I will talk about it later on. And we have an objective for the first year. And this year we have been working in preparing a report to propose some measures to promote the participation of employees, but we have focused our work in taxation matters. We have done a long inform. We have prepared a long inform about which are the measures that we think that would be important to promote the workers' participation. And why have we focused only in the tax section? Because in Spain we have a complicated political organization, which is quite difficult to understand. But to make things simple, I would say that we are divided in different autonomous communities, which are similar to the Länders in Germany, and we have autonomy to make some things. One of these things is the taxation. So we have our own tax system. So we focus our work just in the area we can modify or where we can introduce some new rules. We have proposed some measures concerned with the corporation tax, individuals' income tax, and inheritance and donation tax. Here you have some examples we have proposed. For example, we think that it's very important to introduce a specific regulation in corporation tax for companies where the employees are also shareholders. We think also that it would be very important to promote the workers' participation, a reduction of the tax rate in this corporate tax when the capital is when the participation in the when the workers' participation in the capital is very important. For example, the 75% of the capital belongs to the workers, and we propose to reduce the ordinary corporate tax and to assimilate to the cooperative tax. I think the ordinary corporate, they pay a rate of 32%, and we propose to reduce and to pay like the cooperative societies, which is the 20%. We also think that the government must determine the criteria to evaluate how much is how much costs, or which is the value of the share which is buying the worker. And we also propose a tax exemptions for donations to the employee who receives a share from the company where he or she works for. In the future, we must keep on working, and we are thinking about that our work must be to analyze which forms, which are the new forms to implement a participatory model in our companies. Because nowadays we have three models: the cooperative societies, the labor societies, which this morning have been talking el señor Millana, and the civil societies. And I must say that in Spain, if you don't follow these models, you are not legal, completely legal. So it's very important to follow these models, which are quite a close model. The cooperative societies, in the case of worker cooperatives, they are the most participatory societies because in general, all the workers are members of the cooperative, so they participate in the capital, in the decision-making processes in the company, so in the management of the company, and also in the distribution of the results, positive or negative. In a cooperative, when there are losses, in Spain, a member of the cooperative, there is a possibility that, that he or she pays also the losses. The labor societies is an hybrid system because it's a traditional company. It's a public company, but the difference is that at least the 51% of the capital must belong to the workers. So the members have significant importance, but also the capital. This not occurs in the cooperatives where one member, we follow the rule, one member, one vote. No, here the capital has a significant importance. And now I would like to present to you a quite new way we have in Spain to implement a participatory model. This model is the civil societies. The civil societies are a very, very old kind of society which was created by the Romans in the Roman law many years ago. But now we have in Spain, when we had in the past, but we have in our civil code, and the civil societies have been used to implement a participatory model. How? Here you have the capitalist enterprise. Okay? The capitalist enterprise have some employees. They don't participate in the capital of the capitalist enterprise, but these employees create a civil society which objective is to participate in the capital of the capitalist enterprise. So, the employees of the capitalist enterprise participate in the capital of the capitalist enterprise indirectly through this civil society. In which companies have been used this model? I must say that this model have been used in Eroski and Lagunaro. Eroski, some of you might know that is a cooperative, but I must clarify that Eroski only has cooperative societies. The shops who are in Eroski are cooperative societies, but only in the Basque Country, not in Spain. In Spain, the shops of the Eroski are public companies, traditional companies. Why? Because in the Basque Country we have a long